Hey everyone, my name is Ronnie and welcome to my little booktube corner. I'm over here in the very back. Hello, hello. Anyway, so today I thought I'd go ahead and do my first review on Writing Love Scenes by Rayne and Suzanne McCarthy. And it's part of their Writer's Craft or Hall's Writer's Craft series. And to tell you the truth, I had never heard of this book before I started reading it. And I am so glad that I picked this up. So let me start off with a disclaimer here. This book was not sent to me by Mrs. Hall or Mrs. McCarthy. I actually went to the Amazon Kindle store and bought it myself. So this is going to be based off a very fair and balanced review. Now, that being said, I wanted to go ahead and talk about what I really loved about the book and what I thought could have used improvements and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead. So if I pull this up here, I don't know if you can see it. It breaks it down into tables of contents, which are very thorough, and obviously, right off the bat, you can see that they talk about a wide variety of stuff in right what it takes to write a love scene, which for me, when I write my fan fiction, I don't really do my own off the scratch, you know from the scratch stories. I insert a character into universe and try to write it around there while including the main characters. But what makes a good love scene, characters, understanding the lovers that are involved in the relationship, how to immerse the reader, the point of view, inner, outer, and relationship conflicts, lovers talking, the dialogue, and choosing the location, first impressions, meeting in disguise, falling in love, couple's first kiss, forming a reluctant alliance. I can't talk. Sorry. Racked by jealousy, time to confess, the final commitment, breaking up, sacrifices for love, same-sex gay love scenes, different cultures, different species. So when several characters are involved, etc., so on and so forth. It's 34 chapters, and honestly, the amount of information that you get is seriously amazing. So the way that they broke this book down is that the person who is initially talking to you via the script is Hall, but uh, Suzanne will definitely go ahead and jump in and put her spin on that topic in there, and will leave tips and solutions to any kind of block that you may come when it comes to writing your love story or love scenes. Both of them did a wonderfully fantastic job on how to break stuff down. I really enjoyed. Let's see, what was the ones that I like. My weakest point would be with writing would have to be the point of view. Sometimes I find myself jumping back and forth in between views when I don't mean to. I usually try to go ahead and separate it via paragraph so it doesn't confuse the reader on here. But instead of doing that, which is a very basic and elemental way of separating the points of view, for example, Hall will basically say for the male and female point of view, because that's where I get stuck. Did you know that women can recognize far more facial expressions than men and are more aware of subtle expressions of emotion in the face? Men, on the other hand, are better at noticing and interpreting posture shifts. Delving deeper into the issue would exceed the scope of this book, but if you're interested, you can Google the topic. Now, here's another thing that she brings up. When writing in the woman's point of view, show the lover's facial expressions because she notices those. If the point of view is male, write about the lover's posture shifts because that's what he'll observe. So, as you can see, it kind of flows into almost like a type of psychology of how to write the interactions between male and female. Um, Here's the thing. Here's another thing that kind of like when I read it, I was like, no, I don't do that. If at all possible, stick to one point of view for the whole scene. And then it says, if you absolutely must change the point of view from character A to character B in the middle of the scene, here's a technique to limit the jolt. So finish the paragraph in A's perspective, then write a paragraph that is perspective neutral, neither A nor B, perhaps describing the weather or the furniture. Next paragraph is B's point of view. So from here on out, when I write, I'm going to have to do that where I have to write something neutral and then switch over to the other characters. So already I can feel my writing getting so much better. Also, it breaks down into stuff what not to do. Also, it gives further studies, and then at the end of each chapter for that part of what they went into, they want you to go ahead and do a little assignment, which, you know, they're not going to grade it. They're not like, hey, send this to me, I want to know proof, etc., etc. Really, I mean, like I said, just the information on here is just astounding. And honestly, it's like my respect for romantic authors, especially Hall and McCarthy, you know, just went through the roof, because, you know, you read these books, and I guess I've only written the, you know, the okay ones or the neutral ones, where it was just kind of like they fell into those cheesy tropes that, you know, young girls or, you know, young women thoroughly enjoy, which, you know, unfortunately are not, you know, healthy relationship tropes. Whereas this one can kind of go, hey, do this, but, you know, don't do this because you'll fall into one of those unhealthy, and that just, you know, especially nowadays, that kills any respect that you know, readers may have for your characters and the relationship. So, I mean, absolutely, you know, if you have $5 and you want to spend it on a book to help you with your romantic scenes and how to write a romantic story, definitely pick this book up. You won't be disappointed, and you'll learn a whole bunch. And, you know, go ahead, and at the end of the book it says to leave a review and contact the authors, which gives you their Twitter and all that, and you'll absolutely, you know, just tell them that they did an awesome job, because, you know, that motivates writers and stuff like that to put out more and share more of their wealth of knowledge, especially if you're trying to get your foot in the door. So, you know, yeah, definitely pick up Writing Love Scenes, and you will not be disappointed. And if you have picked it up, go ahead, let me know in the bottom. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you wish it was longer? Because that's the only con that I saw. I was like, oh my god, I need more info. And they're like, nope, sorry, you've already reached the end. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and contact Mrs. Hall and let her know, oh my god, I love this book. Love it. Give me more. Which I already did, because I bought most of her books already, because I'm trying to improve my writing so I can get an audience. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will chat later. Bye!